will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Hey, this is Timothy Goodspeed of the Soapbox Salute. I'm the one who wrote Storytime's theme song. If you'd like to hear more of my protest folk music, you can check out the links below on Instagram or at my website. You are watching Storytime with Mr. Lamada.
Good morning and welcome to Storytime. Thank you for joining me today. How are you doing? Happy to be here together again. Another wonderful story, another wonderful personality to read about and learn from. Thank you so much for being here. I am glad we're here together for another great time. And today we are reading Digging for Words. Yes, this is the story of Jose Alberto Gutierrez and the library he built. And this one is written by Burke Kunkel and of course illustrated by Paola Escobar. And I'm sure those illustrations look familiar. Well, Paola did yesterday's book as well. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you're ready to dig for words. Good morning to you and welcome. Please, as always, let me know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Storytime. Happy Wednesday. I have to catch myself because I keep thinking it's Tuesday. Happy Wednesday to all of you that are joining in already in the middle of the week. And because of the shortened week, I also just want to make special mention. One of the book that will not be making it into the next 2 weeks as we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month is Waiting for the Biblioburo, another great book by Monica Brown. And it will be coming back at another time, of course, but just not in this coming 2 weeks. But of course, special mention. And if you can find it, please go ahead and read that one. Beautiful book indeed. Thank you so much for joining in today. Let us see who is with us this morning, ready to enjoy, ready to share some community together. I am absolutely thrilled that we're here together. And remember that we're still celebrating the next 2 weeks, at least here on Storytime, celebrating National Hispanic Heritage Month. Yes, we'll be reading books created and of course books that have characters of Hispanic heritage. About that, showing the significance, the contributions, and just the lives that we share with our neighbors, our colleagues. So thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. I am excited to be here with you as always and ready to share another story. Let us see who is with us this morning, ready for a wonderful story. Good morning to you, Amanda West. How are you doing today? And of course, Sarah and Nathan in rainy and wet Illinois. Oh my goodness. Please do stay dry. And I hope it's a good, cozy place to enjoy this story today. And what's for breakfast? Good morning to you and welcome, Sarah and Nathan. And of course, Amanda, how are you doing today? Out in rainy and wet Illinois. Please do be safe. Thank you so much for joining in today. Absolutely love it that you're here with us, ready for another story. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Quinn in San Diego, how are you doing? And you say good morning to everybody everybody that is joining in out there. Well, good morning to you, Quinn. And of course, Abby, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely love it. Good morning to you. Yes, out in San Diego. Thank you so much for joining in. Well, good morning to you joining us in the dark of Seattle and a little bit of dark out here in Oakland. Baby Bia and Amanda Waltman, good morning to you and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for being here all the way out in Seattle. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining in. Baby Bia, hope you're feeling well. Thank you for being here. Good morning. And of course, Marlon, how are you doing today as well? Thank you so much for being here. Nate, good morning. Good morning. All right. Sheba Chanda, how are you doing? Good to see you here all the way out in Lusaka, Zambia. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you're ready for this wonderful story that we share today. Digging for Words. Yes. Jose Alberto Gutierrez and the library he built. I'm excited for this one. From Angela Kunkel and of course illustrations by Paola Escobar. A wonderful book indeed. And of course, we're reading it with permission of SCHWARTZ and Wade Publishing. So I hope you're excited for that one. Good morning to you, Miss Champion. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Thank you for keeping us posted on everything that is going on. Sending you love and big hugs and thoughts with you all the time. Love you so much, Miss Champion. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. I hope to see you soon. Thank you for joining in Story Time. I hope you're having a wonderful morning today. Thank you for being here. Absolutely appreciate you. You are an inspiration indeed. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Wherever you're joining us from today, I'm encouraging you right now to get comfortable, get cozy, because our story is about to start. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Oh, beautiful story that we have for you. Get ready, and we'll be back on the other side of this message.
I'm Meenal Patel, and I am an artist, designer, and the author and illustrator of Priya Dreams of Marigolds and Masala, and you are watching Storytime with Mr. Lamada.
All right, we're back and ready for our story. Yes, here we go. This one is called Digging for Words, and it is the story of Jose Alberto Gutierrez and the library he built. This one is written by Angela Burke Kunkel and illustrations by Paola Escobar. And of course, we're reading this one with permission of SCHWARTZ and Wade Publishing. Thank you to all the creators out there that allow us to share so many amazing stories here on Storytime. So here we go. Digging for Words. Are you ready? All right. Share that picture. Beautiful one. What's going on there? What do you notice? All right. Digging for Words. Jose Alberto Gutierrez and the library he built. Written by Angela Burke Kunkel and illustrated by Paola Escobar and published and read with permission of SCHWARTZ and Wade Books. All right, and there's a quote here that I absolutely love, and this one is by Argentine poet, writer, and it's Jorge Luis Borges, and it says, "I have always imagined paradise will be a kind of library." What's your paradise? How do you picture your paradise? I love that. I think that's the saying for the morning for me today. All right, here we go. In the city of Bogota, in the barrio of La Nueva Gloria, there live two Jose's. Do you share a name with anybody in your neighborhood? There live two Jose's. Little Jose stares in his bed. The early morning light wakes him. He was dreaming of paradise. It's Friday, he realizes, but he realizes with a sigh. Almost Saturday, though. Almost Saturday. What's special about Saturday? Until Saturday, he can ride his bike to school. He can sit and listen to Maestra as best he can. He can play football with his friends. The day stretches out before him like the streets, like the hills. Tomorrow, a wish he knows will come true. Oh, I love it. Tomorrow, a wish he knows will come true. Oh. In the same neighborhood, a few streets away, another Jose understands long days too. He left school as a boy, his mama unable to afford it, and went to work as a bricklayer, digging earth with his hands, placing brick after brick until nothing became something. Whoa, a wall, a building, a home. Still, he read with his mama every night. Un cuento at the end of a long day felt like paradise. Yes, stories felt like paradise. Absolutely. I love it. Now, in the early evening light, as the first Jose rides his bicycle home, his mama calling him for dinner, the second Jose gets ready for work. He prepares his garbage truck for its route through the wealthier neighborhoods of Bogota. The engine rumbles to life. The headlights cut through the dark. Jose is a garbage man and he collects la basura, the trash, from the streets of the city. He works all night until the sun comes up. Jose scans the sidewalks as he drives, squinting in the dim light. He searches the household trash for hidden treasure. Books! Yes, best treasure of all. Some are stacked in neat piles as if waiting for Jose. Others take a bit of more digging. Jose doesn't mind. He digs now because of El Prima Libro, that first book found long ago. When Jose first began work as a garbage collector, he spotted a thick novel in the trash, Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. He dug it out and read it again and again, always opening to go to a faraway place, full of steam trains, ballrooms lit by candlelight, sleighs gliding through snow. He found other books and read those too. And you know what? Each was different, each its own world to discover. Oh. Yes, where do your books take you? As you can see, today we are in Colombia, right? Finally, Senor Jose is finished with his route. The garbage truck winds its way through the wide streets, back to the more crowded part of the city, back to the garage. In the cab next to him, because it is precious cargo, rides a stack of almost 50 books, thin, thick, worn, almost new. It is a stack making a journey to join other stacks, an encyclopedia of animals, A to Z, a book of fairy tales, a long novel, well-loved. They all ride home next to Jose, their pages vibrating along with the rumble of the engine. Oh. Jose walks home from the garage. He pauses on the step to unlock the door, balancing books in the crook of his arm. Oh. A few pages to read, a few hours to dream, and then it is a new day. Tonight, he revisits Mancanda, a magical village deep in the jungles of Colombia, and he is lost in a place where time moves by its own rules. Oh. Magical, magical indeed. At last, it is Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. Little Jose's legs carry him as fast as they can. As he runs through the neighborhood, other children join him. It's like a race, but they all win. Run, run, run. His feet touch the step of paradise at last. Senor is waiting to greet them, smiling as he does every Saturday. Jose enters paradise to find stacks and stacks of books, stacked like the homes of their neighborhood, libros rescued by Senor Jose. Everywhere, every corner is stuffed with them. Picture books for niños, classic stories thick with the elegant covers, big textbooks heavy with their complicated subjects. Everything you want. Oh, wow. I want to go there too. Jose stays a long time traveling among the high stacks, afraid to disturb them, hesitant to dig. Senor comes to find him. He holds up a book and smiles. Oh, Senor sits, Jose sits. The barrio quiets. The book opens. Yes. Oh. It opens to a place beyond the barrio, a place Jose cannot ride his bicycleta to. With each turn of the page, both Jose's see something new, something different from the same streets and the same hills. Oh, I'll read that one more time. It opens to a place beyond the barrio, a place Jose cannot ride his bicycleta to. With each turn of the page, both Jose's see something new, something different from the same streets and the same hills. Oh. Books have the power to do that, don't they? Digging leads to more digging. At last, little Jose makes his own selection with a nod and a shy smile and a gracias to Senor, and he's off, his feet flying back home, his hands flying through chores, through dinner, through washing his face and behind his ears so he can climb into bed and inspect his new libro and devour the cuento inside, even warmer and more satisfying than his dinner. Oh, yes, I love that. In the early morning light, little Jose stares in his bed. The book is tucked under his pillow. He devoured it again in his sueños, dreaming of a lonely planet, a flower, a boy, a fox, the journeys they make. Oh, oh my goodness. It is Sunday. He realizes with a sigh, he has to wait again, a whole week, waiting in bed for the sun to rise, waiting for his friends to come and play, waiting once again for Saturday, waiting for Senor to open his doors where the libros sit, waiting on their shelves, waiting for Jose to find them. Dreaming of books. The end. And there is the real Jose in there. Big adult Jose, big Jose in his library and the project that he runs. And there's a lot of information on the back too that we can enjoy, a little more to dig into that Angela Burke Kunkel provides for us. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this lovely, lovely book, Digging for Words. Yes, amazing story. And I hope you enjoyed that journey through Bogota today, Colombia. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining in Storytime. I hope you enjoyed that one. Please find it where you find books. I hope you make your own journey to the library and come back with your own stacks in the crook of your arm. I hope you bring them. I hope you enjoy them. But remember too that Storytime is here. We're here every weekday and more stories. And of course, if you want more Storytime, join in on the weekends. Go to our archives and dig up the story and enjoy it. Thank you for being here. Absolutely love it. Digging for Words. But remember too that we are back tomorrow with another exciting story. And tomorrow we will be reading They Call Me Mix. So do join me for that one. We'll be right here Thursday, 7 a.m. Pacific time, and of course 11 a.m. Pacific time as well. They Call Me Mix. And that one is written by Lourdes Rivas and illustrations by Brina Nunez. So do join me for that one tomorrow. But for today, Digging for Words was our book. Yes, the beautiful story of Jose Alberto Gutierrez and the library he built. A true story. And you know what? Also, purchases of this book, proceeds from this book, a portion of the proceeds from this book will go to the Jose Alberto Gutierrez Foundation, which is called La Fuerza de las Palabras, the strength of words, if I remember from the translation earlier, the strength of words. And that's the organization that has been developed by Jose Alberto Gutierrez. Amazing work out there. Support kids reading out there. Encourage children to read. Encourage a friend to read. Take a book, read together. If you're able, if you're in a place where you can be at a park, awesome. If you're able to be outside, you're able to tuck into a corner. If you're reading from your bed, wherever you are, like little Jose was doing, enjoy your books, enjoy reading, enjoy traveling to all those wonderful places. Just like today, we traveled, we're all the way out in Colombia and we're back. I hope you enjoyed that journey with me today. And also, of course, learning the importance of books. Thank you so much. The importance and power of books. Thank you for being here. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you out there. Let us see very quickly who was with us this morning, enjoying that story with us today. Thank you for being here. Good morning to you one more time, Miss Champion. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely love it. I hope you enjoyed that wonderful story today. Yes, a little moment to dive and just go into these beautiful worlds that books afford us. Thank you so much. We don't need any money. We just need to open those pages and we get lost. Thank you so much for joining in. Ali May out in Hayward. We miss you here in Oakland. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Absolutely appreciate you and hopefully see you sometime soon. Thank you so much for joining in. Oh, you are here. That's what matters. Thank you so much. And remember, you can also catch the story for the limited time that it is available. Thank you so much for joining in. You're okay. You're on Zambian time. It is okay. Thank you so much for joining in. Braylon and Chad out in Nakitosh, Louisiana. Oh, Kevaya, come back to us. Thank you so much for joining in. Pamela, Courtney, Braylon, and Chad out in Nakitosh, Louisiana. I hope you're still enjoying your good weather today as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Absolutely love it. Thank you for being here. Good morning to you. Such a great book indeed. Yes, and you say, I love this story so much. Absolutely. I am honored to be here and share space with all you lovely people out here. Thank you for building such a wonderful community together. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely love it. Love the parallel telling. Oh, absolutely. Oh, thank you so much, Pamela Courtney. Always manages to put a smile on my face. Thank you so much for those lovely words. And everybody that was just joining in Story Time today, I hope you're well. Sarah and Nathan, thank you for joining us. And of course, Amanda, thank you for being here. Absolutely love it that you're here in rainy and wet Illinois. I hope this book was just the right book that we needed today for that cozy, nice time together in the morning. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely love it. Quinn in San Diego, good morning to you. And of course, Abby, absolutely appreciate your time with us. Thank you so much. Sheba Chanda out in Lusaka, Zambia. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. This has been Storytime for today. Happy Wednesday to all of you out there. You know what? We're back tomorrow. Join me tomorrow as we come back with another exciting book. And this one is They Call Me Mix. And this one is written by Lourdes Rivas and illustrated by Brina Nunez. Do join in and find out what this one is all about. Yes, it's a third time this one has come back to Storytime. A beautiful one indeed, worth all the comebacks. And I hope that you join us tomorrow. And of course, join in, find it where you find books, and continue enjoying those wonderful books with the wonderful message it carries. I will be back here, God willing, here on Storytime together again tomorrow. Same time, 11 a.m. Pacific time, but also for the live at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Beautiful. beautiful way for me to start my mornings. I love it. The energy I get from all of you here is absolutely uplifting. It carries me through the day. Thank you so much for being here. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Please enjoy something. I hope that today you can look and have something that you reflect on and say, wow, I enjoyed that today. I know sometimes life doesn't give us that, but I hope that for you, today you get that one thing that makes you smile, that one thing that just makes you relax and feel contented. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. A big hug today from me to all of you. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Please go out into today and enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. I know that life is not always easy, but we can keep trying. Thank you for being here. Stay blessed. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some with people that look like me, others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.